in your hair.
So to achieve this curly look, I'm using the NUME Signature Magic Wand in the 19mm. I absolutely love this wand. It's super nice. It creates a really pretty tight curl if you hold it longer, or if you do looser, it's waved. For this look, I'm setting the temperature to 370, but you can do it hotter or cooler depending on what you prefer for your own hair. I love this curling iron. It creates such pretty curls, so let me show you how. So starting off with just my natural hair, I'm going to go through with a heat protectant that's going to save my poor little strands from the hot iron that I'm using. And I'm going to comb that through my hair to evenly disperse it. Try not to get your brush stuck in your hair like I did. And now I'm just going to section my hair off. Depending on how thick or thin your hair is, it'll vary. So I'm going to curl 1/2-inch sections away from my face, wrapping around the wand, starting really at the root of my hair. And I'm only going to hold it for 5 seconds. It creates this really nice, very spring-like curl this way. It doesn't get too ringlety or too wavy. It's just like the perfect Taylor Swift curl. So again, as you guys can see, I'm wrapping around, starting at the very top of my hair shaft, all the way down to the very tip and holding for 5 seconds. And then as soon as the 5 seconds is up, I'm pulling the curl off the iron and kind of spreading it out just to really create that bounce and that sprang curl. So I'm just going to go through and do the rest of the side of my head. Again, curling away from the face, from the top of the hair, and holding for 5 seconds and just pulling it on out. And do the exact same thing for the front sections of your hair. It does not change. Literally 5 seconds and you got it down. Magic! No, but really, it's super easy. You're going to section off your hair depending on how much hair you have. You'll see how many sections you need to do, and just go through and curl it. It is so incredibly easy. I know the sections are really small, but it goes by ridiculously quick. So I'm going to keep finishing the rest of my head. Channel our inner hippie child and make a flower crown. What you're going to need is some floral tape, floral wire, scissors, and some fake flowers. So starting off, we're going to separate the stems of the flowers from the bouquet, and they have wire on the inside. So basically what I do is just bend it and twist the flower stem around over and over again until it gets weak and you can pull it right off. Now we're going to measure and cut enough wire to wrap around your head twice with some extra room, because it does tend to shrink once you're actually attaching the flowers. So form a circle that fits your head, again with a little bit of extra room because the flowers will dig into your head. So we're going to cut 5 pieces of wire about a foot long each, and these are going to be the pieces of wire we use to secure on the stems. So they really can be as long as you want. If you're using something that's longer stems, I would use more wire. You can use half this size and just cut multiple times, but this is what I've found works the best. Now taking the first whole flower and one of the pieces of wire that you cut, attach it to the band, literally just by wrapping around the stem. Make sure that you don't get the actual leaf in that because it'll just crush it down. And repeat the process for the second flower. Again, just kind of wrapping around the green part or the stem, securing. Make sure you're securing the top near the actual flower and then the bottom near the stem. Now going through, we're going to separate the flowers from the stems, and it's really easy. You literally just pull it off. And we're just going to create 2 piles and making sure that we're cutting the flowers so we just get a singular flower each, and just continue and do that with the rest of the flowers, just snipping the flowers from the stems. Now we're going to use the same technique we did to attach the full flowers, just to attach the stems all around. You just want to connect dark green piece to dark green piece so you don't have any bare wire just hanging out. And again, don't get the leaves in this because we want to have them full and lush. So again, just keep on wrapping around, and you might have to bend the actual stems a little bit so they contour a little more into the shape of a circle, but with a little prying, they will work. And just wait until you have your entire crown covered in leafy greens. Now, using the floral tape, we're just going to go through and wrap any exposed wire. So anything that's poking out that could get caught in your hair. This is just the exact same color as the wire and everything. It's just green and kind of sticky, but you just wrap it around like you would with any tape, just kind of covering any of the parts that have wire. Next, just remove the backing from the flowers or whatever you have to do to make the flowers lay flat. And now taking a hot glue gun or any kind of glue that you want to use that you like, glue the flowers into place and make sure you're gluing them flat side down and just squeeze until whatever you have glue has dried. And we're going to go through and do that all around the crown. You can place the flowers wherever you like. I like actually having a lot of flowers and placing them closer together, but if you want to just do a couple in the front or maybe like 1 or 2 on the side, that's fine too. Just do as many as you want. It doesn't have to be the same kind of flower, it doesn't have to be these kinds of colors. You can do whatever your little heart desires and just keep gluing all the way around. And voila! You're done! And here is the final look. If you guys end up doing this curly hair tutorial or making one of these flower crowns, make sure to tweet me a picture on Twitter and tag me in one on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed. NUME has been awesome enough to give 4 of my followers the chance to win the curling wand that I use. Winners will be chosen on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, so make sure to check the down bar to see how to enter and win.